And the cause is basically, all our girls is good, majority are girls, but I think it's time to talk these things. So that you guys knows that what can happen to you, right? So what happens to me that usually the ultrasound was used to happen in, I'm not sure, 7 months, and then the doctor said now it's all okay and you have to come to me like in the 9 months. You don't need this. So I went for my 7-month X-ray and it's quite normal and I came home happily. Right? And now चलो क्यों खा रहे हैं तो मजे कर रहे हैं. First time है तो everybody cares, everybody loves you, everybody expecting a healthy baby, right? But all of a sudden, the day in which I have to appear in admission, I am in hospital basically with a premature delivery. And the reason is, the doctor told me, so it's not my book, it's my life experience, how can I forget it? And the doctor told me, I have been going through the major surgery and the doctor told me, actually, there is a tube through which the diet from the mother passes through that tube and go to the child. And there is a complication when the calcium was deposited into that tube, which means my weight is good. If my weight is 45, it will turn into 55, it will turn into 60. These are my weights. I was so handsome at that time. Okay. But so the weight machine tells me everything is fine. Nobody knows what is happening inside. And the doctor told me this complication, even doctor cannot determine in advance. And that day, my first, it's not X-ray, it's not CT, it's not MRI. What is it? It's not CT. No, अभी सर्जरी में तो टाइम ही नहीं आया. अभी तो डायग्नोसिस चल रहा है. अभी तो ये डिसाइड करना है कि सर्जरी होगी या सर्जरी नहीं होगी. That's why we need AI to take decisions. वो जो सारी स्क्रूटनी हो रही है कि जी एक्सरे भी हो रहा है, सीटी भी हो रहा है, एमआरआई भी हो रहा है, it is about planning. It's not about execution.
For execution, we need some other thing.
Yes. So do you realize the difference between the planning and the execution?
Yeah.
Right? So the doctors have to take the decision that the child which is not prepared for the delivery because it needs like 23 weeks minimum, right? So can be operated or not because they and it's like movie scene that either we can save the child or we can save the mother. Yes, it happens to me at your almost approximately your age. So it's not what I am trying to tell you. It's not X-ray, it's not CT, it's not MRI. It's that I out of the box. I heard you need a Doppler. Okay, what is Doppler? Oh, it's a color ultrasound. So in emergency, I have to went to the Sadar. Immediately, within 3 hours, this whole thing is happening. And at the 3rd hour, I am in surgical room for the surgery. He is telling us that he have a very bad experience. And I was like, मेरी तो अम्मी भी डॉक्टर है, तो मेरी तो बहन भी डॉक्टर है, तो मेरे तो ये क्या हो गया?
मेरे साथ क्यों हो गया?
क्यों तो नहीं, वो तो ये अल्लाह make me realize. And you cannot imagine that child obviously went into the incubator. Yes. I am telling you why we need all this. This was first child. I went into the incubator. ठीक तो है यार. Why people are so worried? Why everyone is crying like? And I look into the second incubator. What? See a very healthy baby of 6 pounds, and my baby is like day 1.5 pounds. Then I realized what happened to me basically. But Alhamdulillah, he is now 24. He completed his MBBS. And
Allah can do anything.
Allah can do anything. But the point of 50 people in the room, why I experience this? This is my question.
And that make you realize.
This is my question, right? So everyone, you have to write your own story. You have to write your own story. So these low weight birth babies, so I try to, when I am preparing this presentation, that what are the stats in the Pakistan. So the very first thing I realized that there are very few publications. One I found it in 1999, and the latest one is, I don't know why we are unaware of these extreme situations.
Lack of communication.
That's why I am telling you that this can happen to anyone. At least you should know. At least you should know these things that ये भी हो सकता है मेरे साथ. So there are genetic factors, there are placental factors, there are fetal factors, there are metabolic factors. The one I am telling you in the simple words that the calcium ने जो है वो उसको block कर दिया था passage में. So when you look at every factor, it needs a different kind of thinking, it needs a different kind of research, and then you want to, combine the results, look at the stats, whatever the medical guys told you. So what I am trying to tell you that this is my experience, and when I am preparing this presentation and I am looking into the research which is happening in the Pakistan, it's missing. It's a gap. I don't know why we are not doing research on this. I don't know. The baby who is low weight at birth, his lungs are weak. So within a year, the baby, my baby, first baby, caught with like extreme asthma. It's not the genetically. We don't have anyone with this problem in my family history. So I spent my next 6 years, 6 साल में, after 6 years, he automatically gets normal. But imagine 6 years. Can you imagine 6 years with a baby? Every baby is important. Right? So now I know, okay, I need a nebulizer, I have to keep it at home, I have to do this, I have to take this medicine, I have to take this medicine, this is working, this is not working, this has this side effect, this has this side effect. Here the risk factor is high, here the risk factor is not high, and I was like, I am not a doctor. Right? But this particular slide is not about that baby, which I managed as a mother for 6 years to fight with his lungs weakness. It's about me. When I crossed that bridge, I got into this tuberculosis. I myself. I was young, I was smart. People say, oh wow. The doctor got confused. He thought that young ladies cannot get into tuberculosis. He don't write X-ray for me. He treats me with delta partner. What is it? The steroids. And I am going to university to take the classes without knowing that it is contagious and I am affecting everyone. Why this happens to me? Right? And everyone at the home is like that. Obviously, I am lethargic, I am weak, I am losing weight. In simple words, अगर मैं उर्दू में बोलूँ, आपके लिए I will convert my language. आसान लफ्जों में मुझे बताया गया कि बैक्टीरिया होता है, ये गोश्त वोश्त सब खा जाता है. Everybody who looks at me, what is happening to you? मैं नहीं जानती कोई और बस तुम्हें क्या हो रहा है? My complexion gets dark, my eyes like almost because diagnosis is not on time. And what the doctor thinks?
A young girl cannot have tuberculosis.
Cannot have tuberculosis. And now you realize that the 2-month delay, how worse it then become at that time. Right? And then I know all this about जब मुझे डॉक्टर ने जिस डॉक्टर ने फिर डायग्नोस अच्छा वो जो डॉक्टर थे वो because we belong to academia, so we respect academia. He is a bright assistant professor, and he is confident that I don't write these examinations so that the people, monies can. So his intention definitely would not wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So it happens, it's life, everything can happen. And the doctor who basically diagnosed my problem, अब आप सोचोगे 21 साल में आपको बड़ा अजीब लगेगा जब आपसे कहा जाए कि आपका स्प्यूटम का टेस्ट होगा. Yeah, your mucus. क्यों? And now I mean ये book से नहीं आया. It's not book knowledge, it's real life knowledge. So स्प्यूटम का भी टेस्ट हुआ और आई थिंक कोई और भी टेस्ट हुआ, मुझे उसका टेस्ट का डायग्नोसिस का नाम याद नहीं है. जी, वो जो उन्होंने सैंपल लेके किया था, राइट? Due to delta cordon, I am speaking right.
Yes.
That test becomes negative.
Yeah. Skin पे rash. Immune system को suppress कर देता है, so you
Late
don't
diagnosis.
Late diagnosis?
and wrong.
Uh, it's not wrong. I mean, it gets delayed. Yeah. And then the examine, which will confirm it. That's what an experienced doctor. He is basically has 20 years experience in lungs. Then he basically write these two examinations at once. So I am telling you, he told me because you have been given delta cordon. So your this test came negative, but this sputum test ensures that you have been fall into this killing disease who will eat up lives of 10 million people at each year. Still it is. Still it is. And the stats are like this. उस वक्त मुझे इसी तरह बताए गए थे. हम में से, what I am missing, I don't want to miss this point as well. Every second person in this room has this bacteria. Every second person. But it's latent till.
Not infecting us.
I mean, it's not active. Once you get into some stress factor gets high, that bacteria becomes active, and the process is so slow. The process is so slow that you even don't know that what is happening with you. You even don't know. Because मेरी शर्ट जब मीडियम से स्मॉल साइज की हुई थी, आई एम हैप्पी यार, मैं तो स्मार्ट हो गई, बड़े मजे से कपड़े खरीद रही हूँ यार, ये वाला भी, अब तो ये वाली भी शर्ट मुझे आ जाएगी, वो वाली शर्ट भी मुझे आ जाएगी. ऐसा ही है ना? You are so naive at this age, right? So you should know. And then I know another thing. Your TB तो इतनी ज़्यादा है that you will get its medicine free. Its medicines are free. So because everyone's life is at stake.
And it's a long time. You have to take it for 6 to 8 months. So you can't afford
it's
it.
the whole 1 year I have to take the medicine. It's whole 1 year. I do not have to miss 1 day. It's 5 pills. My husband used to give me a 1 kg milk. आपसे खाया पिया नहीं जाता. You are not able to eat. You are not able to drink. तो कहते हैं इंसान का वक्त बुरा वक्त में जब कोई आपका साथ दे ना, तो फिर आपको पता चलता है. Right? And daily I have zabardasti I have to eat half kg meat. But this whole process went for like 1 year. And here is another story that came into my mind, because that clinic was far away from my home. So I will, for second opinion, or you say for my comfort zone, I will go to the Darussalam. Now I am telling you the another side of this. Finish! Your lungs are dead. You are no more.
They used to tell like that you are ending.
What? I am taking medicines in the last 6 months and I am going to death. यार हमने तो कुरान पढ़ना शुरू कर दिया तो कोई करते हैं. So we are always win-win. It's okay. Right? So anyways, so please don't take stress. Everything will happen in its own time, in its own space, and the story is not same for everyone. Please save yourself from stress. Please improve your lifestyle. Please don't keep in closed rooms, closed environments. Go outside. Plant the trees. Make your environment like livable for everyone, not for only one inside the house, inside the room. This is what my message is on this point. Oh, still, the tests are on and on and on, right? So the first IUGR, 6 years, then TB fight for 2 years, and then I think every second mother in your homes, every second mother, or maybe every mother.
Not a mother up to her youngster को ये problem है.
I have both at my home, but I see ladies, most of the mothers, the old ladies, and the males don't bother this. कमर में तो दर्द है क्या हुआ? They do not feel the extremity of that pain basically. Right? I feel it because you can imagine that I am a working person. Everyone, working lady can realize that with every morning we have, okay, let's finish these jobs at home and then run for our workplace. The same story for everyone. This tailbone pain kills me, I think, around 2.5 years. I try every doctor. And the only solution I came up with is like exercise. भाई बिस्तर छोड़ दो जमीन पे सोना है. The last thing that works for me, I will leave the bed and I will lay straight on the floor. Okay, then I feel better. Or this is my first MRI, and the doctor basically described me like this. Okay, now aging factor comes into play, and your this basically. It's like smooth over here. So the roots are appearing over here. So obviously when something changes its shape, if there is just imagine there is another root that came out, it will pain you. It will pain you. Right? So you are young. Tomorrow, Allah na kare, everyone, I mean we all have to go through these phases. Right? And because it's relevant, again, it's not me, but I have seen my sister-in-law. This is one house story. It's happening in every house. Sciatic pain. So it's what is happening. Basically, there is a nerve that went from lower body station down to your foot, and somehow between the disc, this nerve gets suppressed. So you will feel the pain from top to bottom, and it's again you can see the whole red. It's the extreme pain that the person thinks यार क्या करूं, ना वो उठ सकता है ना वो बैठ सकता है. And then I recall that I don't know कि जब रूह खींची जाएगी तो वो पाँव से खींची जाएगी. So whenever you have some nerves, it's happening, मेरी nerve दब गई है, then you will feel the pain. Right? So this is another common medical condition which we all have. At least I mean, आप ये तो नहीं सोच रहे कि मेरा कभी बीमारी होगी. This is over the 20 years, right?
Every home has these
story. And these are like major things. वो jaundice हो गया, common है. बुखार हो गया, 104 hybrid fever हो गया. Okay, now I think life is good. I have a job. I am a scientist. I have done this. I have done this. I went to US for postdoc. It's just 2 months, and all of a sudden I get a call from my home कि मेरी जो 21 years की daughter है, just like you, he fell into the college. She got admitted into an emergency. She has some extreme allergic condition. All of a sudden, she is 20, still she is not 20, 21, 18 years, college life, right? Her saturation level drops to like extreme. Her heart rate is like not normal. क्या हुआ जी? कोई ऐसा बैक्टीरिया या I don't know एलर्जी है कि अब उसको अस्थमा हो गया. तो वो 6 साल उधर. So I wow, what is happening? और जब मैं presentation बना रही थी, I mean the side effect of this presentation preparation, yesterday she again got fever and she is facing the same. So I mean, till the age of 18, she is quite normal. She do not have any problem, any medical problem. And all of a sudden we are, like she admitted in last 2 years in hospital for 3 times with this extreme situation. All of a sudden she got her, can you look at these normal bronchial tube? You know, this is normal, it will allow the blood flow normally, right? But what happened when you look at the people who are taking these inhalers, and it is I mean I don't know, but मुझे पहले feel नहीं होता था जब तक अपने साथ नहीं होता ना, you cannot feel it. जब आपके साथ होता है, then you actually realize what is life. So you see how the tubes twist. It's hardly allow the air to pass through it. तो आप जो लोग भी inhaler use करते हैं, now you can imagine their pain. It's extreme. When I imagine my less than 1 year baby, I cannot imagine these arteries look like that. It's everyone's story. So difficulty speaking, increasing respiratory rate, tightness in the chest. उर्दू में फिर जैसे सीने पे किसी ने बोझ रख दिया, right? So it's our everyday life, I believe. So this is my 4th experience, and I cannot stop myself to talk about this as well. Blood pressure, which is, hope you know, it's a silent killer. And once a person got it, it's very likely that it will hit by some hemorrhage or stroke. And again, look at why it is happening. Because if you look at these arteries, it's blue, isn't it? So the blue means they have blockage. So this is thrombus basically, and this is what the doctors call ischemic stroke. And this is the hemorrhage stroke, which is life-threatening. You barely survive because your vessel got ruptured and the blood bleeds in or out around the brain. So I saw my mother-in-law. She got paralyzed in 2009 and she recently died. So you can imagine that how the life, when I was looking at her, I was thinking why I am experiencing all this. So look around you, people need you. People need your help, people need your intellect, people need your science, people need your intelligence, people need your maths. अगर tuberculosis की दवाई नहीं होती, if someone didn't research on that, is this race possible when I am talking to you? No. So you are the asset. Your research is asset. Your knowledge is asset for everyone on the planet of Earth, isn't it? Yes. Yes, surely yes. My father happens to pass away with diabetes. And right now, my husband is pre-diabetic. So yes, these stats are true. Yes, these stats are true. That 1 in 7 adults, and it's getting doubled. If in 1990 it's 1 in 14, now it becomes 1 in 17. And the international stats says that in low and middle countries it is rising fast. To make it sure, I searched for a review article. You can see it's 22 November 2024, and they will state it like this. We are the 3rd largest country in the world in terms of diabetes population. 3rd largest? Yes. It's not acceptable to me. Every 4th Pakistani adult has diabetes. It's not acceptable to me, sorry. Out of 33 million diabetic, 9 million don't know they are diabetic. Yes. okay, if I think like a common person, it's bullshit, it's rubbish. Research is useless. Okay, but how you can, if it is 33 million, कहीं आग लगी होगी तो धुआं दिखेगा ना यार, ऐसा ही है तो भाई ये और ये अच्छा then when I think like this average mindset, I look at okay, what is the place of the research, and it's in Tokyo, Japan, and I know one of the thing about Japanese, they don't lie. You know how I am thinking, right? Sorry? It's good. That's why I am saying you that you all are asset, every one of you. I took 20 years to understand, so your life experiences are important, your research is important, you are sitting in such a good place for learning, someone has arranged for you, Allah wants something from you, isn't it? If you are not honest with your research or studies, it means you are denying something from the nature. This is how I think about myself. So everyone has responsibility. And how I can ignore the partner in crime of diabetes? It's tension that causes the stroke. So if you look at the stats, it's shocking. It's truly shocking. 285 million globally, 1 in 16 adults, 439. Just feel it, just feel these figures. Just feel these figures. And yes, it's true. I already told you that my father passed away due to diabetes. My mother-in-law get hemorrhage, stroke. That I think if a person died, it's okay. But if a person is living with some weak lungs, with a brain who cannot think, who cannot memorize things, everyone say, I don't want that life. So if a person have these two silent killers, which usually every 4th or 6th or 10th person is carrying in this country, so what it will hurt? Kidneys. What it will hurt? Your eyesight. What it will hurt? Your heart. What it will hurt? Your vessels. What it will hurt? Every risk is getting 2 times or 3 times high. What we are doing, guys? Why these figures are rising? I don't know. But with all these experiences, I want to ask a simple question. Is smart digital healthcare necessary for the general public?
Yes. Obviously, yes.
Everyone wants to say no.
There is no one.
When I ask myself, Mera Tariq, do you want to be a prime minister? Clearly, my heart and mind both says no. Humaira, do you want to be the chairman of the department? My heart, no. Humaira, do you need more money? No. But what I used to practice, وَتُعِزُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ بِيَدِكَ الْخَيْرُ إِنَّكَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. हाँ, मुझे लगता है respect, this is what I want. Right? So I don't know, but I believe that I am able to understand the combination of biology and tech better than many others, and I want, if I remain alive, if I have next 5 or 6 years to work, I want to anything. Should I do? So I am doing good. Thanks. So time बता दीजिएगा तो वो है ना जो भी है. Okay.
Time का पता ही लगा.
Yeah, I am lucky. My students normally used to say this. Okay, so I am sure with my life story, most of you have used to say yes. But it depends on, word always tell us the bad news, just like I am telling you. But I think it's your perspective, you take it some news as a bad news or good news. Some people always want to hear bad news.
Yes.
I mean, they gossips. If they are not there, what's the I mean? It's like without honey. Yes, right? So I think these diseases, when I am talking about these complexities of my own, when I am talking about, it's not bad news. This is what I interpret as like Allah wants something me to understand about myself. This is how I am basically taking it. This is my personal perspective. Right? You have your own. So, I hope this is a good news to me that these complications, whatever it be, it is definitely with everyone. It has definitely passed. It's a matter of time, and you become more stronger for better thinking, for better doing, and obviously I am enjoying your gathering. Yeah. So here is our if we want a smart healthcare monitoring system, what we basically need AI, and we all are listening this buzzword. I think everyone is feeling it, and most of us are now experiencing it in academia. We need another thing. Here, I think Dr. Rahman Abbasi's areas, IoT. Do you know what is IoT?
Internet of Things.
Internet of Things. So again, it seems like you do not have feel if you don't know about IoT. So you have to study. It's 25 August 2024, and we can easily look at this schema that if you want the smart healthcare, what are the stakeholders, right? So the stakeholders are like, obviously, at the bottom, your hospitals. Your hospitals need to fully integrate it with your tech companies. Sorry to say your tech companies. I am not talking about Google. Yes. They are not in Pakistan, right? I am not talking about Microsoft. When we say tech companies, we usually think of Microsoft, Nvidia. But if I want this smart healthcare in Pakistan, I have to make a bridge with our tech companies, because we need high-speed internet. And how much high? Okay? And your hospitals also need to connect with whom? So it's a business as well. Not only for hospitals. Abhi tak lag raha tha, someone loves me. It's a business, please admit it, right? So to make this business successful for the corporate world, now you know how I twist 360 degree. This basically what research make you learn. Don't believe anyone. Be skeptical. Always doubt everything, right? So do you think this hospital loves me? These tech companies love me. These pharmaceuticals love me.
They are just running their business.
They just love me so that I can eat more and more pills, even when it is not necessary. Yeah. Even when it is not necessary. Here is the key basically.
That's why there is no any prevention model.
That is an ethical issue.
Yeah, there is an ethical issue. So we need policies. We need law enforcement. Otherwise, looking into my conditions, I definitely say yes, why not? Looking into my research, I say yes. So I am saying yes to tech companies, I am saying yes to pharmaceuticals companies, I am saying yes to insurance companies, but who will look into the check and balance that is needed to run this smart healthcare operations at low cost for the public, not for the elite class. Everyone needs it.
But what is the reason behind that they are not making a model for prevention? Like I realize that the major problem is prevention of disease, not the treatment of disease. We treated the disease, but there are a lot of cases, like we have cases that are actually exist. But the main problem is that the new cases, there are a lot of problems. Like we are treating the disease like 60%, but the main problem is the new cases are running day by day. So what is the reason behind that we are not working on the prevention of AIDS?
You are absolutely true, and I think uh, you are naive to say this, that every doctor tells us every day that prevention is better than cure. I am a mother. I used to tell my kids pills are not good for you. When there is winter, we keep our fans off. We use warm water. So I think everyone in this room know these rules. That prevention is better than cure. So what I am trying to tell you, that obviously this smart healthcare, I think for me it's impossible that everyone, because it's costly, but whose life is at stake, just like me, just like the Hamza, even if it's a knee injury and a person cannot walk, don't we need these things?
But we also need these also in the prevention model.
Yeah, you are right. So, if I am talking about this digital healthcare system, and every company has its ethical policy, don't you? If don't hospital have rules and standard and policies? They have. Tech companies, they have their rules and policies. Insurance companies, everyone says we are doing good. But there always remains a problem because we all are human. The only thing we need to do is don't make it like hell. We know we have to spend money on our healthcare. We know we have to spend money on insurance company. We know I have to pay my internet bill. I know. The point is, their cost must not be skyrocket. So only if you want to say that we run some prevention model, and how is it possible? Medical emergencies still remains. So only prevention model is not enough. You need all this thing along with prevention policy, whatever it be, and the doctor in the hospital is responsible for that. The guy who is providing service to the hospital is responsible for that. The person who is taking money when the person was not ill basically, he is responsible to compensate you in extreme medical situations. Right? So this is it's a system. It's not an individual choice. When you talk about system, you are talking about the whole society. You are talking about the nation. You are not talking about one individual. I cannot implement something because I like it. It's not like that. I think we'll talk more later on, right? And I really love to listen to you. I love debates. Okay, so this is where you can start if you want to look into for your future these are the stakeholders of a small city. How many distances should have hospital, and every hospital afford this smart care, how they are connected, and how these all governance monitoring.
Dr. Sahib, I'm giving you one comment on the previous
Sure.
slide. Interestingly, every stakeholder is also a user of this service. I mean, the farmer person will be hospitalized at least sometime in the life.
Definitely.
Insurance person as well, tech person as well.
Yeah.
So this is a whole ecosystem that exists.
This is a whole ecosystem, and luckily, life experience is the best thing. My husband is basically in insurance company, right? And he is heading the department, full branch. And you cannot imagine the pressure he is feeling when someone went to the hospital and wants his beloved one to be admitted in the hospital, and there comes an insurance company whose rule is this, whose policy is this. It's all pain. The thing I am talking about, that how this system, okay, we need this system, we want to implement this, but how we can minimize these miseries or the pains. I think we cannot avoid it, but we can minimize it. We cannot avoid situations, we can minimize the pain and And I think everyone, when I call Professor Nadeem, he always used to reply me. He never says, who are you? This is what we all do. I am here for you. It doesn't matter who is calling me. If everyone thinks like this, the system definitely works. Your research must be on prevention model. I understand.
My FIP.
Yeah. You see? Okay. So another thing which I want, when someone told you, we are building this smart digital healthcare, how you should think, right? So this is a special slide. In this smart healthcare system, I don't need 4G, bhai. I don't need 5G. I need 6G, and the Western countries are working on 7G basically. And just check your mobile and check your internet speed. Please. Please. For what? It's 100 MB per second. Check if anyone is something like pro. Please check your mobiles and tell us what is your internet speed. It's 100 MB per second. It's 100 GB per second. It's 10 TB per second. You cannot imagine you page palat the internet. It's like flowing. Right? So you need to travel your data, medical data, not at the speed of car, not at the speed of aeroplane. You need this rocket speed for the data that travels on your system. I'm sorry to say, even optical fiber is not implemented completely in Karachi, which is the biggest city.
In some areas, we are having only the 7.
Right now, in the rain situations, I have jazz service, it's all down. I'm not able to connect everyone. So the point is, it's not impossible because already the investment have been done, people are working on it, but where we are standing, I took this topic to make you realize in 2025. Everyone is talking about AI. Everyone is doing programming. Right? This is one of the most, can you see in next 10 years 6G in Pakistan? It's a simple question.
No.
I don't know. Some miracle can happen anytime. Okay. So still, we are, just to make sure that I am telling you the truth, I just checked the cost. So if this is a company TerraBox and this is a company Dropbox. So if I look at the prices, they says Dropbox says no free plans. And 2 TB per month is for $12. Now just convert this $12 into PKR and you will all, on back foot. This technology is not possible. Right? So, now here is another important thing which I write for your comfort zone, that what digital twin you are talking about. Are you talking about the digital twin of one patient? Are you talking about the digital twin of one hospital? Or are you talking about a national scale digital twin? So you need to be clear that we are basically okay. We are GBs are accessible to us, right? If you check your internet speed, it's even not 1 GB. I think it's MB in MBs. I'm not sure. So, but GBs can be arranged in institutions like this, right? So you can definitely work on the digital twin of a single patient and the digital twin of a single disease. Yeah, it's a national level game. If you want, because you want huge servers, you want such petabytes for storage, and for hospital level, you need terabytes. So it's not, one individual can work on the single patient digital twin or the single disease digital twin. And rest is all depend on the policies and the measures that has been taken by the government at the provincial level and at the national level and the international level. Right? So this is the fact. And this is again the pricing breakdown. You can see it's even, these corporate tech companies make us fool by saying that, they're only 0.177 GB per month. It's like peanut. It's not a peanut there. It's not peanut. This is in dollar. This is 0.177, and when you utilize it, it's. I mean, I have worked on these models. I understand all. Everything is went on cloud nowadays. So they are basically. We are basically doing what we are supposed to do. This is how I could say it safely. We are basically doing what someone else supposed to think maybe 50 years ago, maybe 100 years ago.
You're learning backwards.
I mean, I don't know what other choice we have. So I hope with this message that it is not easy to think about the smart digital healthcare at national level or international level as an individual. I usually work solo. I know in Pakistan teamwork is like hectic.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, I do not have word even for that. What teamwork looks like. So, but yes, we don't have 6G, it's okay. We don't have NVIDIA 880 GB GPU. I didn't say CPU. What I say? GPU. These days, central processing units are less power than GPUs. If I don't know, any one of you are interested in games, heavy 3D games. If they play 3D games, they understand the importance of GPU. Maybe, some chemists over here who are doing research, their softwares are heavy, but this is 80 GB. Just imagine what is your personal laptop RAM, size of RAM. Anyone? 16 what? 16 GB RAM. One single person is saying. What about others? Most of us don't know, don't care.
Yes.
Simple.
Very good.
I am teaching in a public sector university. I know. People even don't know what exists on their PCs.
They just buy and use.
So, if you are attending this session, my request to you is please make sure what is the size of the RAM on your PC. If you are doing science, if you are standing in 2025, and if you have to spend ahead 15-year carriers, a bright carrier, you should know these things. What is the size of my RAM? What is the size of my hard disk? When I am doing something, is it utilizing my hard disk or it is utilizing my RAM? What is the cost of these things? Where it is available in the market? Please, it's routine. Just like a doctor, there are so many routine things. Everyone who has computer, these are the routine things. And when he is starting his career, obviously, अब कोई मुझे बोल दे, please install the Windows. I am not even installing Windows. I have other jobs to do. So, but when you are at the start of your career, most of you have to be skeptical, you have to be responsible, and you have to know these figures which I am telling you. Otherwise, this is waste of time. If you don't listen, if you don't follow, why we are sitting over here, right? So, yes, we don't have 6G, we don't have 7G, even we don't have 5G, right? We don't have powerful GPUs, but we have what? All of you, the young scientists, the human power, right? So all of you, when I look every one of your face, you cannot believe how happy I feel. Yes. Every good person feels good. Right? So, this is how that proactive prevention, sir, नाम क्या है आपका? Shehzad. So, Shehzad sir, proactive prevention model for an healthy individual. Right? And here is the individual sickness or illness monitoring situation. So you can see how the developed countries think. They know that they have a device with which they can measure the blood pressure. They have a smart watch They have motion sensors in the shoes. They have, and this is not a normal person. You got my point?
Yes.
These are the individuals who really need such level of care.
They are affected.
And even if it is 1 in 100, don't they deserve this?
They do.
Deserve.
इतना तो बनता है।
नहीं इतना नहीं बनता. If we are science guys, अगर अल्लाह ने 1 out of 1000 बंदे को कोई बीमारी दी है, क्यों? ताकि rest of the thousands are responsible for them. Simple, right? So the point is, the developed countries have built all these sensors, and just like an average mindset, we can say these sensors are dangerous for health, they are hazardous, they are so. Yes, they are. I personally experienced the kinetic device which we wear on our eyes. Usually you guys think of a gaming experience, but it's not for gaming experience. For example, it's for surgeon who is going to perform such surgery remotely. Sitting in India or USA, the doctor is operating a person in the Pakistan. Imagine a situation like this. Right?
Yes, it didn't imagine.
No, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's possible. It's happening. Now you're confident.